you're buying raw land is just how many little things that you have to do just to be able to get onto your land. First is obviously clearing it so you can even walk and build, you know, as we are doing. And second is you need a driveway. As we mentioned before, we got stuck 2 times. So we definitely had to get that before we could even bring any materials onto the land. So that's what is happening right now. And we also are having a parking pad put in, as you need a place to park, and we need to be able to put our van on a flat spot when we need to sleep in it when we're here doing multiple day projects. Another thing we have to do is put a mailbox in. We actually, the first thing was clearing the land, but the first thing we actually did was we had to get an address, because there was not an address. It was, you know, our address was 0. I've lost track of how many things that is, but basically we've got clearing the land, putting a driveway in, putting a parking pad in, getting an address, putting in a mailbox, and the next step is actually going to be putting that gate in. We actually had thought about putting a gate in today when we came back, but we ended up doing another project, which was getting railroad ties from somebody's backyard in closer to Nashville, and then we brought them here to start a retaining wall in the parking pad. Another thing that you just don't really plan for but have to do. So that's kind of our to-do list, is to get all of those things done first, then we'll start building. Guys, we have a driveway. How exciting is this? Casey, I'm talking to you.
Oh, very exciting.
Last time we walked on this about 30 minutes ago, we were on mud. Now if we could just get rid of those stock tanks. We are back at our home in Nashville, and we are working on, well, I'll say I am working on a cabinet. The cabinet in our van is very frustrating. We built it, I think I built it in like an hour or something crazy. So it's pretty janky, so we're going to be replacing it with this. So I'm just here in our studio working on this today. I already have this is where the fridge is gonna go, drawer done. So I have 2 more drawers to do, plus the pantry, and then this is gonna be a door. So I'm gonna work on this today. The reason that we are even caring about this is because we are gonna have to spend some time in the van while we are building things on the land. We've already done it one time, but it's just easier if we can spend like a couple days or a few days out there at a time. And then when we do move fully, we may have to live in there, because it's possible that our tiny cabin will not have been built yet. at the post office, and Casey we brought the dogs with us. The post office by the land. Because we're getting a P.O. box here. So our post office is only open 2 hours a day. Ew. So we rushed here from Nashville to get here in the time frame. So she's taking care of that right now. And then we're going to meet someone at our land.
I am trying to see if we have any maple trees. So I'm trying to look at the leaves, and I'm not an expert at identifying them, but I can tell by the leaves sort of.
And while she's doing that, I have this guy. We're gonna go measure down here and remark where these flags are.